You've made it look even easier this year than you had last year. I mean, do you feel like when you're out there now, like you can pretty much do whatever you want? I mean, do you get that feeling at all when you're on the field?
There's certain times when I get that feeling. It's just a level of comfort that comes with the more plays you make. And the more confidence you get, things just feel easier. You're not thinking as much. You're just kind of going with the flow, letting the game kind of come to you as opposed to trying to force it.
Thanks.
Is this, at this point, it's November, is this kind of like the last stage of like a marathon race where it's kind of getting to be a grind every week? You got to keep grinding away. You've played 8 games, 9 games. You're getting into your last 3 in a bowl game. Just physically and mentally, is it getting tougher to keep getting ramped back up each week?
No, it's not tougher to get ramped up, for the games. You only get, 12, 13 games a year. So if you have trouble getting amped up for those, that's, you're playing the wrong sport. But I will say at this point, this is the first week that, practice has really been a grind, that it was kind of like, whoa, like you kind of felt exhausted at some point. But, at the end of the day, you push through it. You find a way to kind of flip the switch and get through practice.
What's made it that way? This week, what's made it that way for you? Or do you think as a group?
Like feeling exhausted?
The grind.
Oh, the grind.
Why does it feel like a grind this week to you?
I think it's, you're 9-10 weeks deep in the season. I think your body's just trying to, before, you were playing off adrenaline. It was the beginning of the season. You're excited to play now. I think a lot of the hits that you've taken, they're starting to catch up with you. Whereas you didn't feel them before, you wake up a little sore, get a little bit more treatment to, get back just enough to practice.
It's not the game, it's the week prior to it getting ready for it. Is that the grind? Is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is not as much as Saturday?
Saturday's a grind, it's the game, but the practice week, we definitely make it a grind, but it's not in a bad way. We grind on ourselves to perfect the plays that we're going to run, to push ourselves to become that much better in preparation for the game.
You feel for the guys who are really, everybody's beat up a little bit. If you're not, then you're not playing. But for the guys who are really hurt, do you feel badly for them that this is a struggle for them just to get to, especially on defense? You guys are so banged up. Do you feel for them?
I do feel for them. It's a year-round effort for, like I said, 12, 13 games a year. And especially for some of the guys that, might not play again this season, you're missing 4 out of your 12 chances. That's a third of your season, and you don't control injuries. So I definitely feel for them.
Does it make it a little easier, the grind aspect, knowing that you have a bye week next week where there's going to be a bit of a respite?
Not really. Right now we're not trying to think about the bye week too much. If you get too excited about getting a chance to relax, we'll make mistakes, maybe lose the game, and then the bye week won't be as relaxing as we wanted it to. So we're definitely focused on this week right now.